Om Shanti. इस चेतन दीपकों के संगठन को देख बाप दादा बहुत खुश हो रहे।
Bap Dada is very happy to see this gathering of living lambs. Bap Dada is very happy to see this gathering of living lambs.
दीपराज से मिलने आए।
See from where you have come to meet Deep Raj.
हर एक दीपराज कितने दीपकों के संगठन को देख खुश हो रहे।
Deep Raj is so happy to see so many lamps in this gathering.
एक तो को देख
Wow, lamps, wow. He is seeing each one
ये मिलन
and expressing joy.
एक दो साथी आपस में मिले।
In this gathering,
और कितने
also
समय के बाद
you
मिलते।
have met each other, and after how
ये
long
मिलन जो है
have you all met each other also?
इस सम्मेलन की
Therefore,
बहुत श्रेष्ठ वैल्यू है।
therefore, this meeting has a very, very high value.
वैसे भी आपस में मिलते हैं बात करते हैं।
Even otherwise, when you meet each other, talk to each other, or listen to the Murli, or
रोटियां भी करते
have your meals together, have heart-to-heart chit-chat together.
लेकिन ये मिलना
But this type of meeting
कितना प्यारा लगता
is so lovely.
क्योंकि संगठन ही
Because
चलते फिरते दीपराज
because
दीपराज के बच्चे
in this gathering,
दोनों का आपस में मिलना
the living King of Lambs
बच्चे
is
कहते,
meeting
बाबा
the living
ओ
lambs.
बाबा,
Children say, "Oh Baba,"
और बाबा
and
कहते,
Baba says,
हाँ बच्चे
"Yes, children, sweet children."
आज तो बाप आपके लिए ही आए।
Today the Father has come only for you.
इसलिए इसका नाम ही दीपावली रखा है।
And therefore, this is the true Deepavali where the lambs are meeting the King of Lambs. It is the meeting of lambs.
एक एक दीपक के अगर आप ध्यान से बैठ के टाइम लेके
If you give time and watch each lamp,
तो हर एक के फेस से
you will notice that from each one's face,
मीठी मीठी बातें मन में आती है.
so many sweet, sweet conversations are experienced. Each one's face
बहुत कुछ बातें
reveals
मन की.
a lot of the mind.
अभी इस समय दिल में
Now, at this time,
जो भी है वो कईयों की तो बाहर लिखत में दिखाई दे.
whatever is in your heart of some, that is visible
बाप के सामने
externally in words.
दिखाई दे. वो समय बहुत कम मिलता.
For the father to be able to see what is in the heart of the child, that is rare. Whether it is children from abroad or children from this land, but the father is in the hearts of the children, and the children are in the heart of the father.
स्नेह का स्वरूप देखना हो
But if you want to see what form of love is,
तो मधुबन में
that you can see here in Madhuban.
अभी हर एक ही दिल में कौन
So who is in each one's heart?
बाबा के दिल में
In Baba's heart, it's the children, and in the children's hearts, it is Baba. What a beautiful meeting this is.
वैसे तो हर एक बच्चे का बुक अंदर ही अंदर मुख में जो बातें कर रहे हैं
Actually, whatever is going on
तो बढ़ रहा है.
in the minds of everyone, that the record of that is being filled automatically. But now, from their faces,
स्पष्ट रूप से आ भी रहा है.
it is visible very clearly. It is visible very clearly on their faces,
और मिलन भी हो रहा है.
and the meeting also is happening.
इकट्ठा
So both are happening together.
टाइम पर ऐसे तो नहीं मिले.
It's not an ordinary thing.
ये दिल का
Otherwise, how can so many meet together? But this is the meeting of hearts
बाप और बच्चे के रूप में,
between the father and the children,
साथी के रूप में,
between
सखा और
companions,
सखी के रूप में.
between friends.
कितना प्यार है.
So it's in the form of the meeting is
आपका
of friends.
तुम ही हो माता, तुम ही हो पिता.
The meeting is of friends. There's a song, you are the mother and father.
सब कुछ हो.
You are everything.
तो आप यहाँ आकर के देखो
If you
जिस
come
समय
and watch from here,
के दिल में
you will notice that
याद का स्वरूप आता है.
you'll notice that the form of remembrance is visible in each one's heart. You just think,
तो जब हर एक के चेहरे पर
where,
वो मिलन का
you
रूप
just
आता
think
है,
how it will be like when that meeting is experienced on the face. How lovely that experience would be.
वैसे तो हर एक के दिल में चलते फिरते कार्य करते भी
Otherwise, too, whilst moving along, whilst performing actions,
राम दिल में दिखाई दे रहा है.
Dilaram, the comforter of hearts, is visible in each one's heart.
लेकिन ये मिलना
But this meeting,
थोड़े समय का मिलन है.
this type of meeting is of a short period. This meeting right now physically is of a short period. See, it's so lovely.
हर एक के दिल में विशेष
In each one's heart,
यही है मेरा बाबा.
it is in each one's heart there is this
वाह बाबा
thought, my Baba, wa Baba, wa.
आपने हर बच्चे को अपने दिल का कोना दे ही दिए.
The children say, Baba, you have a place in my heart. You have a place in my heart.
नक्शा खींचने वाला.
So if there would be somebody who could draw the heart,
तो बहुत आपको वंडर
you will see a great wonder in that heart,
कोई किस रूप में कोई किस रूप में
because
एक ही को याद कर रहे हैं.
each one is remembering the same one in one form or the other. Each one is remembering the same one in one form or the other. So the same one is remembered but in different forms. Leave aside this gathering which is sitting here.
चाहे यहाँ
But everywhere, whether here or in the centers,
सभी बच्चों के दिल में
in the hearts of all the children,
कौन दिखाई देता है?
who is visible in majority of the children, who is visible,
और हर एक की अभी की शिकल
and each one's face at this moment
फोटो निकालो.
if a photo would be taken, each one's face at this moment, if a photo would be taken, it is so happy. That face is so happy.
बाप और बच्चों का ये मिलन
This meeting of the father and the children
दिल को राहत देने वाला
gives so much comfort to the heart.
अगर पूछे किससे भी
If anyone would be asked,
आपके दिल में कौन
who is in your heart,
तो क्या कहेगा
what will that one say? He will say, my Baba, sweet Baba.
मेरा दिल का दिलबर
The comforter of my heart.
और हर एक की शिकल
Is in my heart, and if each one's photo of the heart is taken, then of course there will be a difference in each heart.
हर एक का दिल के आवाज से
But from the sound
बोल रही
of his heart, because the heart also speaks, so from the sound of each one's heart, what does it say?
है सभी का भाव एक ही
Of course, everyone's
बिना
feeling is the same, but the words are different of each one.
सभी के दिल का एक ही आवाज है
There is only one sound coming from the heart of each one.
दिल का राजा आ गया
Oh, the King of all hearts has come. The King of all hearts has come.
हर एक की दिल देखो कोई ऐसा फोटोग्राफर निकला नहीं है
Up to now, there's no such a photographer who could
हर एक की दिल में
take the photo of each one's heart.
बच्चा
But
कैसे समाया हुआ है
but how each child is merged in Baba's heart. That scene, if you would watch yourself,
तो देखते ही रह जाओ
you will be amazed. You will keep on watching and watching in amazement.
अभी इस समय
Because now at this time,
दिल का अंदर का नक्शा
at this time, because now at this time,
वर्तक के रूप में
the and the figure or the map in each one's heart is very visible.
एक उस रूप से
If
जो दिल में है
whatever is in the heart at this moment, that
दिखाई देवे
would be visible,
तो आपको
then
आश्चर्य लगेगा
you will be really surprised to see it.
कोई किस रूप में कोई किस रूप में
How each one is
भिन्न भिन्न पोज में
uh,
मिलन मना रहे
celebrating a meeting in different poses, in different forms, and
हैं। वहीं एक
in different ways, because that moment some are experiencing the form of a child, some others experiencing in the form of mother and father, some in the form of a friend.
और हर एक अपने रूप के नशे में
And also each one is fully intoxicated in that form.
कोई मेरा बाबा कह रहा है,
Someone is saying my Baba, and someone is saying the beloved of my heart. So each one is saying in different words, depending on because the different relationships. So each one is experiencing a different relationship and expressing that feeling which is visible on each one's face.
हर एक
So you can imagine if if the photo of each one heart is taken,
अच्छा
how lovely it would be. Bap Dada also will like it so much.
साधारण रूप में नहीं,
It's not, don't take it in an ordinary way or it be an ordinary photo. But even if it's an ordinary one, even that one is an ordinary one, but then his heart is filled with that experience. So that experience is visible of each one's heart. Not the physical form, but the experience of the heart is visible. So how beautiful it
ये फेस तो दिखाई देता ही नहीं.
it is visible as this. It's nothing to do with the physical face.
तो बाप दादा
But it is the face of the heart which is visible in different forms.
साकार रूप में
Sometimes
इमर्ज हुए,
Bap Dada emerges in a corporeal form,
ग्लास के रूप में दिखाई देता है.
and
बैठे तो अभी हर एक जो संगम युग
and the scene is visible in the form of a classroom.
लेकिन अगर उसके अंदर का रूप देखने जाओ
So physically it may seem to be like a classroom,
तो
and
वो
Bap
भी
Dada
दिखाई देता है.
looking at everyone, but then this is more to do with the hearts. But even the ordinary form which is visible is no less. It is very special.
खुशी के झूले में झूले,
How each one is swinging in the swing of happiness.
बाप दादा भी हर एक का साधारण रूप नहीं देख रहा.
Bap Dada is not seeing anyone's ordinary form,
संबंध
but
के स्वरूप में
but
बाप और बच्चे के
is seeing in the different forms of different relationships,
इमर्ज करे, साधारण ही जाए.
not is not in an ordinary form emerged, but even if it is father and child, that relationship, but then that love is so immense in that relationship of father and child.
तो आप देखिए सबके दिल का पूरा पूरा हाल
So
अभी इस सभा में
in this gathering, each one's state of his heart is visible.
तो बाप दादा को कितना प्यार,
And therefore, there is so much love emerging from Bap Dada's heart for everyone. The love is so deep
देख
for each one.
कितना एक एक के प्रति
And because of
प्रत्यक्ष दिखाई देती,
and that love is visible externally too.
किसी भी कोने में बैठे
Wherever the child may be sitting, now see that the last corner is so far away from where Baba is sitting. But
हर एक का
each
चेहरा
child's face
बाप दादा के समीप ही दिखाई देता है।
is seen very close to Bap Dada, however far he may be sitting physically.
कोई भी चीज बड़ा रूप करके देखो सामने, और
If you if you see something in its natural form, and then you also
बाप दादा तो जब भी
you also magnify it and see it, there will be a big difference, won't there be? So Baba sees your original form, not this form.
और दिल से क्या निकलता है,
And what emerges from the heart for each child? Wow, children, wow.
थोड़ा सा टाइम सन्मुख का मिलता है।
This meeting
तो फिर भी दिल में
face to face is of a very short time,
लेकिन दिल की बातें दिल में कर ले,
but otherwise it is heart to heart conversation. The heart speaks to the heart.
जैसे बात करते हैं
That heart to heart conversation, or hearts talking to each other, is just like talking to each other physically. But the experience of talking heart with heart, that experience gives so much joy.
ये अनुभव
Which cannot be expressed.
कितना
So
दिल
this
को प्यारा है।
experience is so lovely.
भले कोई लास्ट में बैठे,
Even if somebody is sitting right in the corner at the back,
लेकिन दिल
but
में याद जितनी जिसकी
But-
पक्की है,
on the basis of how much that the remembrance is firm, is strong in his heart,
तो
on
बाबा
that
का
basis
साथी बन के बैठा हूँ।
he or she will experience that he is sitting in Baba's company.
तो साथीपन और साखीपन
So one is sitting in the company
दिखाई दे,
and the other is sitting as an observer. So company and a companion and observer state, both are experienced together.
भाव अपना अपना है।
Of course, each one's experience of his heart is different.
कहते तो सभी ये है, बाबा की ज्ञान बहुत अच्छी,
Although
अनुभव कर
each one says, "Oh, I'm experiencing Baba very well in my heart,"
अनुभव में विघ्न
but there is a difference in each one's experience.
मेजॉरिटी दिल में संगम का रूप ही मिलन में प्यारा लगता है.
At this confluence age, the
ओरिजिनल फीलिंग आती है.
the meeting is so different from any other form of meeting because that original love is felt.
बाप और बच्चे का मिलन
The meeting of the children and the father
बहुत प्यारा है.
is very lovely.
भले लास्ट में बैठे हैं यहाँ हिसाब से,
Even if somebody is sitting right at the end,
है सब दिल में.
but all are in the heart.
दिलाराम और बच्चों की दिल.
The comforter of hearts in each one's heart.
ये मिलन कितना प्यारा.
This meeting is so lovely.
हर एक अभी कहाँ बैठे हो?
Now, where
कुर्सी पर.
are each one of you sitting? Are you sitting on a chair?
हर एक अपने प्यार के नंबर अनुसार
Each one on the basis of his number,
उसी जगह पर बैठे.
on the basis of his love, is sitting in that number on the basis of his love.
बताओ कैसे सभा लगती होंगी.
So, say
का दिल
how that gathering would look like.
समय क्या है?
What is
वो चित्र दिल का
the picture of each one's heart at this time?
हर एक का अभी बाहर के रूप में दिखाई देता है. कितनी अच्छा सभा लग रही होगी. हर एक के दिल का चित्र है.
Although at present this is visible in a physical way, but then how beautiful will that gathering be like in which each one's heart is seen?
बड़ा सुंदर. काले 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 नहीं.
The face of each one with that
स्नेह में
heart filled with love will be so beautiful, not ugly. And because the love, it becomes like a makeup on the face of each child.
क्या सभा लग.
So Can you imagine what type, how the gathering would look like?
ऐसी सभा बाप देख सकता है, सेकंड में बाप के आगे
Only Baba can see this type of gathering. You can see this gathering only on the basis of how your stage is.
और सभा बहुत सुंदर लग रही
And the gathering is looking so beautiful.
कोई गोरा है, कोई काला है, क्या है?
Physically, somebody may be of fair complexion, somebody may be of dark complexion, but for Baba, it's not the physical complexion that is visible, but the love in his heart is visible.
लगन का चित्र बस फेस में ही आप देख लो.
His love is visible on his face.
हर एक का फेस वर्तमान समय के मन के लगन
Each one's face
के स्वरूप का प्रत्यक्ष दिखाई दे रहा है.
on each one's face the practical form of the stage of his heart is visible.
बाप दादा तो ये देखते हैं कि समय अनुसार माताओं की संख्या कम नहीं आती.
Also, Bap Dada has seen that the number of mothers is much more these days. They are more. Baba said, in comparison to brothers, mothers are more who come here. Although they're physically not able to walk because of leg problem, but they get special legs to come here to meet Baba.
तो बाप दादा को ऐसे बच्चों के बीच कितना अच्छा लगता है.
How much Baba likes coming in the gathering of such children.
भक्ति में इनको भिन्न भिन्न रूप में दिखाते हैं.
In bhakti, they show this in different forms.
बाप दादा भी जब ये दिन आता है तो बच्चों को बहुत एक एक को देखता है.
When this day comes, this day of the meeting, Bap Dada
बच्चे भी
observes each one,
प्रेम के रूप में
and even the children are visible in that form, lost in Baba's love.
हर एक के दिल से वाह बाबा वाह.
From each one's heart, these words are uttered, Wa Baba Wa, Wa Baba Wa. This song is sung by each one.
और बाप को बच्चों के भिन्न भिन्न रूप में
And
बहुत अच्छे
Baba
सुर में सुनाई देता है.
likes
कोई कह
these
देता है
different songs which the children sing with different music. So the children sing their song with different music, but Baba likes every
के रूप में
music very much because they sing with that intoxication.
आप सबके चेहरे कुछ तो बदलते हैं, है तो वही.
Of course, your face is the same, but then there is a great change on your face.
जो अंदर का प्यार का स्वरूप है,
Because the love which is in the heart is visible on the face.
तो बाप दादा को भी आने में
Therefore,
बच्चों को ज्यादा तकलीफ होती है, लेकिन
although some children find difficulty
वो और ही
in coming here,
रूप से
but Bap Dada gives more love to such children because they come
उनके चेहरे
they come because of the love in their heart for Baba, and Baba speaks to them in the heart itself.
अभी इतने स्पीकर तो नहीं कर सकते.
So you can't have a speaker for each one's heart. What is going on in each one's heart? You can't have a speaker outside to show what is going on in each one's heart. What conversation is going on in each one's heart? It can't be heard on the speaker outside like that.
मिल तो देते हैं ना, सभी कहती है भले कुछ भी हो.
Although the difficulty,
तो है ना,
but you all are meeting Bap Dada, aren't you?
आपको क्या लगता है?
What do you feel?
सुख आता है?
Are you happy with so many in the gathering, means so much quantity? Well, your desire may be that I come close or I have a personal blessing. All these thoughts come in the children, but then Bap Dada says because the number is so much, and according to the drama, only this can happen, that Baba sees you in the big gathering.
हर एक को अपने चाहना अनुसार, क्योंकि
It's not possible.
इतने सब आप बैठे हो,
It is not possible that things would happen or can happen according to your wish, and each one's wish is also different.
प्यार का मिलन
But this meeting of love,
चाहे 10 मिनट है,
although it may be just for 10 minutes, but then it's not just 10 minutes.
हिसाब से थोड़ा भी लगता.
In one way it is very short time, but then in the other way it's a very long meeting.
तो बाप दादा भी एक एक बच्चे को देख
So
खुश भी होते हैं.
seeing each child, Bab Dada is happy. Also Baba seeing how children are sitting in different corners, and then Baba looks on his left and the children are so happy to see Baba looking at them. And then
ये भी है कि इतने टाइम में भी खुश हो जाते हैं.
but this is true that even if it's a short meeting, but you feel happy, you feel satisfied from the heart,
क्योंकि और कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता.
because nothing more can happen, more than this can happen. Baba means to say that it's not that each one can come on the stage. It's not possible. There are 30,000 people and 30,000 sitting. How would it be possible if each one comes on the stage? So this is the only way you can meet Baba.
कि हर एक चाहता है कुछ समय हमको मिले.
Well, each one's wish may be that I should get some more time with Baba, but this wish can keep on increasing. This even Bab Dada can understand, because this wish will never, this desire will never end. It can never be fulfilled, even however much time you may get.
ना से
But at least
ये भी
it is better than not having any meeting. So you don't mind this even if it's a short meeting, is it not?
ना से हाँ तो भी.
At least it is yes instead of no. Means no meeting, at least yes, even if it's a short time, this meeting is there. So it's better than not having any meeting.
आप लोगों को मुश्किल तो नहीं लगती.
Hope you are not finding it difficult.
गर्मी के दिन है.
Also, it's getting warmer,
गर्मी में आना जाना.
and to travel
माना
in the in the heat.
एक पानी आता है
First of all,
गर्मी का, पीछे मिलन होता है.
first of all, I don't know what Baba means to say. There is water, and then the meeting. Oh, yeah, Baba was saying that for so many to give, to satisfy each one, because so much water is needed for such a large gathering. So first we have to make sure that we have enough water.
और समापति भी हो जाए.
And so first the water is provided, and then the gathering is called. But then Baba says all these facilities, all these
मिनट का मिलना भी
all these everything what we are getting now, the comforts, little bit, even that will come to an end, and that will also be the end of everything. But then minute meeting is also a big thing now.
एक दिन में इतने बच्चों से मिल लेता है.
And see, the father meets so many children all in one day, and he's also very happy to meet the children. It's better than not having a meeting.
क्योंकि अगर ज़्यादा करें
Because
तो फिर जैसे ऐसे ही मिले जैसे दूर से.
Baba means to say that
पापा को भी तो बच्चे प्यारे हैं ना.
Baba loves the children, but then this is the only way he can meet the children.
एक के लिए इतनों से
He
मिलना.
cannot meet individually for a long time, meet each one for a long time, because there's so many to meet. There's so many.
प्यारा समय.
Each one is very sweet, very lovely, very loving. And Baba would love to meet each one individually. But it is not possible.
तो है.
And therefore, never mind, at least this meeting, this type of meeting is there, and you will also say, yes, I met Baba, I met Baba, well, in whatever way you met Baba, but you will say that you met Baba. So meeting Baba doesn't mean coming on the stage and meeting. That's what Baba means to say. So even if you are the gathering and listening to Baba, so that's also a meeting. Bapdada also understands that in Bapdada knows that the weather keeps changing. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. The weather keeps changing. Before, see, were there such big gatherings? No. But now this big gathering also seems so common. 25,000 sitting in a gathering together is a small thing now. It's no longer a big thing. And also so many are meeting Baba in their own places through the internet. Of course, everyone is meeting now because it's going live everywhere. No? So Baba is saying, and see here so many have come together, and also it's good that you're able to sit so close to Baba in this hall together. And those who cannot, they are able to see Baba, meet Baba wherever they are at their own places. Bapdada likes that Baba should meet in a big gathering and an open ground, and there'll be thousands, 100,000s. Bapdada would love that, but then it's difficult, Baba saying, for having it in open ground because of sound and all that. It's not possible. And now, as it is that the end is coming closer, you're at least having a meeting. See from where you come, from such far distances you come here to meet Baba. And Baba also likes it when he meets the children together, but then you have to have a lot of patience and come according to the program you receive. When Bapdada sees that the children, they sometimes get disturbed, because they're not able to come, or for any reason something happens. And Baba also feels that the children are sometimes disturbed too. But then this meeting of the father and the children, even though it's for a short time, but it is of no less importance. Now at this moment, all of you who have come here, I don't know how comfortable you were here, or you had some problem in accommodation, or whatever you all experienced here, but at least Bapdada met all of you. And even if there was some discomfort of any sort, and for that also something something will be done so that all become comfortable. But at least you will say that we met Baba. But if there's any discomfort of any sort, then Baba's telling the instrument souls
को बढ़ा सकते हैं
Baba is
लेकिन
saying to these instrument souls, those who are in the management, in the administration, that you can meet the concerned
4-6 पुलिस
persons,
वाला आएंगे तो
concerned
दूसरे तो सभी डरेंगे
people to give you better facilities, because if there are more people and then there is some commotion, then maybe we would have to call the police, and if the police is called, then people can get afraid.
कभी घमसान होता
But
है
then if it becomes a big thing, then it can go to the government also. But Baba would not like that it should turn into a big commotion because of too much quantity. Therefore, facilities have to be given.
जो समझे इस रीति से मिलना जो है तो वो भी अच्छा है
Those who think that this meeting, sitting like this and meeting Baba is okay, it's fine, it's good, raise your hand.
सभी ने उठाया
Everyone is raised. So you don't mind meeting just in this way?
आप सोचेंगे और भी अच्छा हो सकता है
Or are you thinking that it could be little better, more better, that we could be more close in some different form? Or this is okay?
हमारी देखो दादी है
See our Dadi, see her age.
भले इनसे भी बड़े होंगे
There could be more who are older than her. Nowadays,
ऐसे बुजुर्ग
there are many elderly people in today's gathering also.
बाप दादा
Dadi is happy to hear what Bap Dada is saying.
पसंद है ना आप लोगों को
So you're happy in this way?
है
Or are all of you happy in this way?
पसंद है
Even if you may not like it, but you're happy about it. You're happy with in whatever way you're meeting Baba.
करना
Although you may not like it, but this is the way it is to be.
अब बाप दादा समझते हैं कि अपना राज जब होगा
And Bap Dada thinks that when our own rule will come, own kingdom will come, then we'll have so many facilities that we won't even use that much as we will have.
होने चाहिए
And when you should have, maybe they are not there, and you may think, oh, if this facility would be there, it would be so nice. If that facility would be there, it would be so good, which is not there. But then in golden age, you'll have so many facilities, then maybe you won't even use them.
एक से मिलना तो बहुत मुश्किल
But then with so many children, it's so difficult, no, for Bap Dada to meet each one individually. But Bap Dada does give drishti and take drishti of each one, with each one.
ये भी अच्छा जो इतने हाल भी आपको मिले
At least it's good that you've got this big hall where so many can accommodate, can sit.
बाप तो मिला ना
So at least you met Baba, no?
चाहे थोड़ी गर्मी सहन करनी पड़ी
You had to feel little hot, maybe not able to hear properly, but these things happen, and those in the management are taking good precautions. They are taking care of that too, and they will continue to take care of it. But then this meeting of father and children is there. Or do you think that it was better not to meet than to meet in this way? What do you think? No, you don't mind. At least the meeting is there. And also Baba remembers the children. It isn't that Baba doesn't remember the children. Even Baba remembers his children. Baba, when he doesn't meet the children for long, he says, oh, so many days now I haven't met the children. But then Baba has to see to other things also.
लेकिन जब भी बाबा मिलते हैं बच्चों से,
But whenever Baba meets the children,
वे प्यारे लगते,
the children are felt to be so lovely, so lovely.
पसीना थोड़ा
Sometimes it's hot and you may be perspiring also sometimes.
बाबा के आगे,
But in comparison to this meeting with Baba, all that is nothing, is it not? In front of meeting Baba, all that is nothing. Little bit of heat and perspiration doesn't matter, no?
क्या कुछ करते,
See, on the path of bhakti, devotion, what the devotees do, they
तो मिलता है ना, बैठे तो ठीक,
they do so much penance, and here at least you're sitting comfortably.
आराम से लेटे हुए नहीं हो,
Although you're not lying down in comfort, maybe it's not that much, but at least you're sitting comfortably.
और ऐसा ही होना चाहिए.
And this is the way it should be. If Baba would say, all of you lie down and lie comfortably here, then half of you will go to Paramdham already. Go to sleep instead of listening to Baba. If Baba would give you more comfort.
जब आना होता है ना,
So,
तो बहुत निजारे सामने,
when Bap Dada comes at that time, he sees so many scenes.
फिर भी
Well, all this will happen, but
अच्छा सहारा
but at least matter is giving
है ना, वापस स्टैंड बना रही,
matter is giving a lot of help. Where there's no bus stand, there they are making bus stands. Where there's no facility, they are providing for facility. So even in Abu, they are giving a lot of facility. So things are changing. So Baba is saying, yes, matter is helping, nature is helping too. But what is needed is that intense love.
बस स्टैंड में ठहरना, आएंगे तो भी दूर बैठेंगे, जैसे देखो अभी लास्ट
See,
में तो बैठे हैं,
See, and also sitting in the hall so far, how much one can see from there so far.
तो सब अच्छे ड्रामा अनुसार मिलन मना रहे हैं और मना,
But according to the drama, you are celebrating a meeting very well, and you will continue to celebrate a meeting in this way. You like meeting like this, no?
इतने बैठे ऐसे
So many are sitting here,
जो पसंद है,
so you like it.
सोचेंगे इस पर,
Baba says we will think about it, how to make it better.
झंडे लहरा रहे,
Many have,
बेचारे जो
they are raising flags, see Baba's flags,
मुश्किल होता होगा,
and these are flags of victory which
भी
they have raised.
दिल बड़ी है, जितने गरीब है उतने दिल बड़ी है.
And Baba is saying, although many may be monetarily poor, but their heart is very big. Okay.
अभी
Now
ये भी समापति करनी पड़ती।
we have to finish this also.
बाबा सेवा का टर्न यूपी, बनारस और पश्चिम नेपाल का है।
But today, this time,
सेवा का टर्न
the turn of doing seva is
नेपाल और बनारस
UP,
इनका है।
Banaras
13,000 आई हैं
and
यूपी
West
वाले
Nepal.
और टोटल
13,000 have come from UP, and the rest, total it is 27,000.
ना से तो ये पसंद है।
So Baba saying it is something, this is better than not having a meeting. Those who like it, raise your hand, even this type of meeting.
सभी यूपी वाले खड़े होंगे।
All those of UP stand up. UP, Nepal, Western Nepal and Banaras, also part of UP. So mainly it's UP 13,000. Baba is able to see on the TV.
थोड़ी मेहनत होकर हम लोगों ने तो बहुत मेहनत की।
Baba saying we have really worked very hard. You are at least come when there are many comforts.
हम लोगों के दिनों में
Baba says
भी नहीं,
in our days there were no scooter also.
धीरे धीरे आए।
All these things have come very gradually. Baba is remembering the old days, the earlier days.
खुश है ना सभी?
Are all of you happy, no?
खुश है, खुश है, खुश होके मिलते नहीं।
And we will meet, continue to meet.
बाबा डबल विदेशी 50 देशों से
Baba,
200 भाई बहनें आए।
900 double foreigners from 50 countries. 900 double foreigners, please stand up, from 50 countries.
हाथ मिला के
You can wave to Baba. All double foreigners wave to Baba. 900 from 50 countries.
तकलीफ तो होती होगी। ये तो आपको
Baba's asking you also.
जब किया
You feel any discomfort? See, when we started the yagya, how much discomfort there was, but now with time, so much comforts are coming. You also like this way of meeting? You like this way of meeting? You don't mind? You don't mind this way of meeting? Okay.
सभी
Okay.
समझदार तो है,
All of you are very, very sensible.
समझ सकते हैं,
You can understand.
कहने की जरूरत
There is no need to say anything.
जैसा समय
As according to the time, also everything is becoming more and more expensive. On the basis of that, the facilities are given. Of course, the attention is there that things should be made more easy. But for some reason or the other, difficulties may come.
पैसा बढ़ाना पड़ता है।
And for that, we also have to spend a lot in order to give more facilities. But still, Baba is with us,
हम लोगों को सहयोग
and Baba is giving us all this comfort. The government is also helping us a great deal.
सभी डबल विदेशी
Okay, double foreigners, you may sit down.
बाबा याद प्यार
अच्छा है ना, आपको पसंद है?
Baba is again asking, are all of you happy? So you meet comfortably and go back
घर में
comfortably.
रहेंगे तो
When
खाना
you
पीना दोनों टाइम
go
मिलेगा।
back home, they hear maybe you missed out meals because everything finished, or maybe, but at least when you go back home, everything will be okay.
बाकी जो भी किसको कोई सहूलियत हो सकती है तो अपना विचार दे तो जरूर।
But if there is anyone who wants to give any suggestions, you're
जितना हो सकेगा
you are invited to give suggestions,
आपकी बात को माना
and if the suggestions are okay, then maybe they'll be accepted.
बच्चों के दिल का नक्शा हमारे सामने पेश किया। अब मंच पर हमारी आदरणीय दादियाँ, दादी जानकी जी, रतमोहिनी दादी, मोहिनी बहन, मुन्नी बहन, ईशे दादी, रुक्मणी दादी, दीदी नेवला मंच पर आएंगी।